Hey, what's going on, guys? Poker Views here. So unfortunately, my audio from this footage was absolutely horrible because it was so windy. So today we have the Monleap R3 takedown bow. It's a 50-pound recurve bow, and it's one of Amazon's cheapest. Coming in with the kit at $159, this kit is really not that bad. Now, the bow itself is great. The sight is great. The arrow rest is not so good. We changed that out. Um, the stabilizer, it's pretty crappy, but it works for now. Okay. Now, this is a real 50-pound bow. Okay. Like I'm not too weak. I'm not the strongest, but it's pretty serious. You could definitely kill with it. Now, this is Sean. When I first came out here, I was expecting the bow to explode or the arrows to blow up. And Sean was out here and he was with me when I first came out to fire the first shot out of this thing. He is much more the expert than I, so I'm going to let him take over in this section here. What he's explaining is that the first issue with this kit were the 12 arrows that you get are extremely flexible. And he thinks that they're around a 400 to 450 spine. And he's now holding one of the arrows that I have purchased. It's just one of the mossy oaks, pretty cheap, 31-inch, 350 spine. You can get them at Walmart for around $6.90. That turned out to be a great option and a great match for this bow. And it was just it was a good amount stiffer than the arrows that came with it and performed exceedingly well. So anyways, we're going to get to shooting now. Let's see what 100. And see what this will do. And you can hear and you can feel and see the difference when you go to something that's just slightly better than the arrows that they sent with it. He's got way too much flex. Those aren't too bad, but I think you might be able to hear it on video. They got way too much flex in them going through there. But they didn't even Alright, so they're all hitting the target at 20. Slightly better arrows. When I say that, I bought these off the shelf at Walmart, okay? The Mossy 350 spine. So far, he's been doing a ton better. So I would just call these starter arrows, but it's still, 5 times better than what came with the bow. So let's go ahead and see what these will do. Hitting a little different than what came with the bow, so we're gonna have to recite this, but for today's purpose, we just wanna go ahead and play around with it. You can already see it's tighter.
I think the first shot was just you.
Yeah, and I'm not all that great. So it's also why I brought Sean here to tell me what I need to fix. So,
well, for one, you're still using a D-loop and a release and a recurve, which is funky, but it works, so we're not gonna.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and
that's an improvement.
I mean, basically $100, and I know we're just killing paper right now, but I really think you can go hunting with this. Let's get one more on there, and then see what else we're going to do with this thing. I think I pulled that one, so it's probably me, but
yeah,
not too bad. I am also recording There we go, 59.4 yards.
I forgot, that was not the bottom pin. That'll be fine, that'll be fine. Yeah, how did you hit dead center at 60 when you couldn't do that at 30?
Well, you know, it's a $100 bow. I am dying right now.
Seriously, no.
Boy, I'm about to wear that deer out.
Make it sound like I didn't just spend 2 hours teaching you how to shoot.
Alright guys, so after a couple hours of shooting and Sean here showing me how to fix a lot of problems with my form, still not the greatest, but we really pulled it together. This is 60 yards, and as you probably just saw in the video with the rangefinder and the video from that, I've got a shot right here, dead center. I've got a shot over here on the left side, and then I've got a shot over on the right side. So the elevation is pretty good, and I think that that right there is just a shooter. So I still suck, but that's what a $100 bow can do. Is it going to do it every time? Probably not. And then we've got a good shot from Sean right here. 2 different arrows, but obviously he's got one right in the money. So.